So hello students, so in this video we'll discuss the second part of relative velocity. In the previous video we had seen few questions and where I just explained how to remove the relative velocity, and in today's video we'll discuss about relative position and we'll discuss few graph based on position time. Okay, see, as I have said in the last video, motion is completely a relative concept, right? You are observing a velocity, you are observing the velocity of an object or of a car as 50 meter per second, but that will not be the velocity as seen from any other place, right? So velocity depends on the place from where you are observing the motion, right? It will not be the same. Similarly, displacement, distance, these are all the quantities which depends on the frame of reference. Time will not depend on the frame of reference, whether you are observing it from the ground, from a moving car, from a train or from anywhere else. Time will not depend on the frame of reference, right? Okay, so we will consider one situation. This is the reference point, origin. At t equals to 0, there are two cars, car A, car B, where car B is ahead of car A. Both are at rest. Both are at rest. That means initial velocity of car A is 0. Initial velocity of car B is also 0. Let xa0 and xb0 be the positions of car A and B respectively from the origin, right? From the origin, let car A have a position xa0 or xao, and B will be having a position xb0. Clear? So xa0 and xb0 are the positions of car A and B initially. Both are at rest. Now let us say that both have started moving in the same direction with velocity Va and with velocity Vb. Both have started moving with constant velocities Va and Vb, and that too in the same direction. So after any time t, what will be their positions? See, this is the situation at t equals to 0. After any time t, car A will have travelled a distance Va into t. What is the velocity of car A? V of A. Both the cars are moving with uniform velocity, both are moving with constant velocity. After time t, the distance travelled by car A will be Va into t. Similarly, distance travelled by car B will be Vb into t. Right? That means car A, which was here at t equals to 0, will be somewhere here. Right? So this is the distance travelled by the car A, Va into t. So this will be the new position of car A at any time t. Right? Similarly, yes, of course, similarly, car B was here. Right? Now car B will be somewhere here. So the distance covered by car B will be velocity into time, displacement or distance, whatever. Clear? So car A, which was initially here, after any time t, car A will be here. Car B, which was initially at xb0, after any time t, it will be here. Right? So now this is the position of car A, which can be now written as xa0 plus Va into t. xa0, initial position, plus this distance, which is Va into t. So at time t, the position of car A is here. So with respect to origin, it will be XA0 plus VAT. Similarly, what will be the position of car B? Car B was at this point XB0 and this is the displacement. So this will be VBT. Right? So after any time t, the position of car B will be XB0 plus VBT. XB0 plus VBT. Right? So XA is the position of car A after any time t will be equals to XA0 plus VA into t. Similarly, position of car B will be XB0 plus VBT. See, make it clear. XA0 is the initial position of car A. XB0 is the initial position of car B. After any time t, the position of car A will be XA, position of car B will be XB. So what will be the relative position of B and A? That means if I want to know that car B is ahead of car A by what distance, then XB minus XA. This will give me the relative position between A and B. So this will be equals to XB0 plus VBT minus XA0 plus VAT. Right? XB minus XA will give me the relative position between A and B. Right? Car B is this many times or this many meters or kilometers ahead of car A. So this can be written as XB0 minus XA0 plus VB minus VA into T. This is the expression. This is how we will calculate the relative position between two objects. Done? Done? Now we will take few cases and we will discuss the graph. See, what if this is the general formula. What if both are moving with the same speed, V and VB? V and VB. So it is very clear that if both the cars are moving with the same velocity, then the distance between the two cars, which was initially say 10 meters. So after any time t, the distance between these two cars will remain the same. Why? Because both are moving with the same velocities. Right? Suppose this was car A, this was car B. Let the relative distance between them be 20 meter or say 10 meter. Come on, 10 meter. Now both have started moving with the same velocity. They are moving the same velocity. So that is obvious that after any time t, the relative distance between them is not going to change. It will remain the same. That is what we will prove with the help of this equation. See, when VA is equals to VB, this term will get cancelled. VB minus V will become 0. So your answer will be, your formula will be XB minus XA equals to. That means the relative position of A and B at any time t will be the same as at any time, will be the same at t equals to 0. This was the relative position of both the cars at t equals to 0, and this is the relative position between both the cars at any time t, which remains the same. Okay, so now we know that the graph of x by t, slope of graph x by t will give me the velocity, and in our case the velocities are same. X is 0 somewhere here, x be 0 somewhere here. Right, both are having the same velocities, so slope of the graph should remain the same this way. This should be theta, then this should also be theta. This is how the graph will look like, this way. They will not intersect, both are moving with the same velocity. Clear? This is the graph, this is the situation. What if now, let us say VB is greater than VA, come on. If VB is greater than VA, already B is ahead of A. This was your car B, this was your car A, and now B is moving with more velocity than car A. They will never meet each other. This was your car A, this was car B, both are moving in same direction with B having more velocity than A. So then they will never meet each other. So their graph will be x by t graph. This is x is 0, x be 0. So the graph of x be 0 will be this way, with VB greater than VA. This theta will be greater and this will be this way. This is less, say theta 2, say theta 1. So obviously theta 1 will be less than theta 2. Velocity of A will be less than velocity of B. That means they will never meet each other. Done? Right? Now what if VB is less than VA? Okay. VB is less than VA. Okay, so now if VB is less than VA, so there will be a time where A will overtake B. This was your car B, car A, right? Both are moving in this direction. Now the velocity of A is greater than that of B. So after any time t, A will be overtaking B. A will be overtaking B. And the thing which should be noted down is when A overtakes B, so at the time of overtake, their relative position will be same. Right? This was your B, this is your A. They are moving in the same direction. Now A, velocity of A is greater than B. So at any time t, A will overtake B. And at the time of overtake, their relative position from origin will become same. So at the time of overtake, xb will be equals to x. Clear? Clear? Okay. At the time of overtake, their relative position will become same. That means xb equals to x. So this xb minus xa will be 0. So we'll have xb 0 minus xa 0 plus vb minus va into t equals to 0. These are the things we'll need while solving the questions based on relative velocity, right? So this will happen when A will be overtaking B. So now how the graph will look like? This was A, initially B. Now the velocity of B is less than A. This way, this will be. Right? What is this? This is a time where A will be overtaking B. Right? This theta will be more, this theta will be less. Clear? Done? So we have discussed the complete topic of relative velocity in both the videos, in this video and in the previous video. So now in the next video we'll discuss the questions based on relative velocity.